Right, it is time to get stuck into March is budget, and going forward this is my new numbers. This is what I'm going to be sticking to, unless it's like some sort of major catastrophe, or unless I win the lottery that I never put on, then this is what my March is going to be looking like, and this is what the next, easily I'd say 3, 4, 5, 6 months is going to be looking like. I think when it comes to summer holidays, like July, August time, might need to review it again. I don't know what's going to happen with my contracts in terms of teaching. So, you know, I might not have a job at all in July, August, and I don't get paid over the holidays anyway. So that's when I might need to reevaluate, but depends, because I've got loads of things going on in the background, in the pipeline. So they may, hopefully it'd be great if they took off. And if they do, then that might mean a massive change of everything. I've got everything crossed that things are going to go in the right direction, and I'm working hard to make sure that that happens. But yeah, I can't say too much, and I'm running. I wish I could. All I'm saying is I might not be teaching from July, August, full stop. I might be. Hopefully I won't be. Maybe I will be. That's all I'm saying on there. Keep tuned, you might find a little bit more as soon as I'm allowed to tell you. Let's see how much money and things I've got for March. Some bills have gone up. I'm hoping some bills are going to start coming down, and then we'll see what I've got to budget and work with for this. If you are new to this channel is all to do with budgeting, financing, learning how to live yourself a really good life without having to spend too much money. It's about the planning. It's that little bit of focus, that little bit of preparation. What's the word? It's like fail to prepare, then prepare to fail, or something very sentimental like that. You get the gist. We're about staying ahead of the game so that we can still enjoy ourselves and be prepared for anything that's going to come ahead, basically. So that's what that is. And yeah, so if you want to subscribe, then you'd be very welcome to join us. We do all kinds of crazy things here. We know what we're doing, honestly. And if you're already subscribed, then thank you for sticking around with my craziness, and I do appreciate it. And we're going to get stuck in. Let's have a look at numbers for March. So my first job every month is to, first of all, set myself a bit of a goal. I'm going to crack on with my sinking funds and start my Christmas envelope, because I've got a couple of massive challenges personally, including saving £10,000 this year, which I didn't start. So effectively I'm going to be saving £10,000 in 10 months, which means £1,000 a month, which I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. Do not ask me how just yet, but I'm going to sit down and work this out. I've got this great plan that's been floating in my head on how to save this £10,000 in 10 months. It's all good. It's all good. You know, I'm a hustler. You know, I just work my butt off all the time. So it's going to happen. Sinking funds and start my Christmas saving. Let's get that there. I've got other businessy, personal things that I want to get going and moving and do other things with, but that's that. What happened to my March? That's not very neat, is it? So yeah, I always look over March, and March for me is a busy month. It just helps me to plan my budget and know exactly where everything's going to go. So I'm going to put in all the events that I've got coming up, and I'll do that quickly and speed this up. Right, that is my month ahead so far. Obviously things change and adapt and everything else, and I'll add to it as I know a little bit more. So I've got lots of birthdays, lots of anniversaries, just events, Mother's Day. I already have that planned here. Bit naughty, bit savvy. I've got my Mother's Day present, which I've basically got for free, but it's really good. You're just going to think I'm such a tight ass. But it's the things we do. So basically, I took Holly. Holly got gifted 2 tickets to go to see The Lion King for a birthday, which we went to in January. The seat I was on was broken, and I did send in a letter of complaint afterwards because my back was in agony for about 3 days afterwards. And I had to keep sitting at such an awkward angle. It was just not worth it. I think I mentioned it previously. Anyway, they then apologised recently and offered me 2 free tickets to any show I want to go to, as long as they've got room, and to give them a few dates and shows I want to watch. I can only get it between Monday and a Thursday, and it has to be before like mid-July. So I thought, well, I'll try and get something interesting here. I've managed to get, and this is amazing, row F, seats right on the end, 5 seats from the, whatever it is, row F, A, B, C, D, E, 6 rows from the front and centre to watch My Fair Lady here. So I'm going to go and do that for free. I mean, those seats were like nearly £100 each. That is brilliant. So I've got that. I then won in September a meal for 2 plus a bottle of house wine or Prosecco at a restaurant in Manchester from when I took my mum for a birthday in September. It was one of those comment on a Facebook page. So I just never get time to use it. So I was like, well, I'll take over this. Take that. My mum owed me a spa day for my birthday. So I'm like, we'll go and do this. We'll do it all. So we're going to go and do that. And then I'm going to find a hotel. And I'm thinking because it's a Thursday night, it'll be much cheaper. I haven't done it yet, but I need to do that. I'll find it in one of my envelopes. But yeah, how good's that? So get all those treatments, all that amazing time for pretty much the price of a hotel stay over. And that's it. Come on. Can't say further than that, can we? So is it naughty? I mean, I'll be paying for the hotel, so that's like a treat. That'll be my expense. But then she gets, you know, amazing seats at the theatre, a meal in a restaurant that I know she loves already, and a spa day that she was going to pay for my birthday. Is that like the naughtiest thing ever? Possibly, but I don't care. We're going to enjoy it. So that's that. At least Alton Towers for my day pass with my Merlin pass is already paid for. Brother's party, I put money to one side. Alex's party, it's just in the house, but I've looked at the weather and it's supposed to be snowing around this time. I don't know. Holly's show I'm going to watch her on the Friday. She's in it from Wednesday all week. And I've already got tickets for that. But yeah. And then birthdays. And how naughty is this? I'm not naughty. It's not naughty. I think it's reasonable. I'm not buying Alexander a birthday present. I've said it before. I'm not doing it. He's going to be 3. He won't know any difference. Possibly the tightest mother in the world this month. Because these are things we must do. Because I can put it elsewhere. He's not going to know any difference. He would rather have all his friends around to have a little play in the house. And on a bouncy castle that I got last year for 20 quid. Than another lot of presents and stuff that he doesn't need. He's got presents from Christmas still in the wardrobe that I didn't unbox because it's just too overwhelming. I feel really passionate about this, can you tell? Right, let's have a look at what we've got for the month. So I've gone ahead and pre-filled this all in, so if you watch me do that. The things that have changed this month compared to normal, my gas and electricity has gone up a little bit, and that's my share for the month. So I share house with somebody else, and then I've rounded these ones right rather than having, like I had change previously. Have a look. Like here, like 30 pence and 95 pence. I've just rounded them up just to keep things a little bit easier. I'd rather round them up and have a little bit of change as a buffer building up in my bank effectively. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is look at my income. I've been assured that child benefit, Miss Budgets has told me child benefit is going up by, I think she said it was like 10.1% or something. I'll double check that. So thank you for that. I haven't been I hadn't noticed it. So if it does go up, that's great. I'm just going to work at 145 for this month. So if you didn't know already, apparently it's going up. So let's see what I've got. 1645, and I'm taking off my expenditure, leaving me with 495, which I'm then going to split over 4 weeks. So a 12375 I'm going to round that to 125 effectively. So let's start with that. Let's just grab 125 cash. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 10, 20, 100 and 25 to cash stuff. I'm going to have a quick look at my week coming up just to remind myself of where I need to put my money. I need to really focus on gifts this week. So I've already got this to one side for my brothers, which is fine. And then I've got my niece, and she's at that age where you just don't know what to give her. I'm thinking I'm going to put £10 into this, so just give her a £20 note for a birthday. And then I'm not buying Alexander's or something, so that's okay. But I do need money. I'd rather spend it on, you know, getting his friends around and having a little bit of a party. So I've got 10 in there. So I really need to build that up a little bit. So if I focus on, I'll put it in his spending envelope effectively. Just get my mum and dad a card and some flowers for that, so that won't need much. That really should go in my others. Have I got anything in my others? I don't think I have. I set myself an others envelope up, not thinking what I might need it for. That's what I need it for. So I'll throw 10 into that as well. So in terms of everything else, I think I need presents for that as well. So right then, let's do 10, 40. Doesn't need anything going in there. I'm just going to put 10 in it, 40, 50, 60, 10 in there. Am I eating out anywhere this week? I don't think I'm going anywhere this week other than, no, I've not got anywhere planned for somewhere to go. So 20 in there, 20 in Alex's. I'm not going to bother with that. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, which leaves £15 to go. Where do I put? I need to put, yeah, in the gifts. So where shall I put that? Put it in here. Put it as gifts. Generally. So I'm going to put that into there for now. I need to properly set up my new short-term sinking funds and medium-term and long-term. And that's a plan for this next few days. So let's see where I'm going to shove all this. So this week, I'm not putting anything in my eating out. There's already some in there, but I've no plans to eat out anywhere. We've got Holly spends, and she's going to get 20. Then Alexander spends, and he's going to get 20. Petrol is getting 10. Even though it's quite full, I try and put in a little bit at a time, and then it's not as stressy all in one go. Time for me is getting 10. Again, I've no plans to go anywhere, but at least if it's accruing a little bit every week, I've got something there. Same for beauty, no plans, but at least it's there. Groceries is going to get 40 this week. It means that I can put some into my gift envelope. I'm going to put 5 into Megan's, it's her birthday soon. But even sooner than that is my parents' anniversary. So a card and flowers for £10 should be doable, especially if I get a whoopsie bunch. That's me all stuffed for today. That is it. Right, so that is how my budget's going to look. I can't see any massive reasons why that's going to change in the next 4 months. I'm going to go with 4 months, so we're up with March, April, May, June, July. 4 or 5 months, we should be all right with that budget. Nothing huge is coming up, nothing that I really need to take into consideration that I know of right now. Obviously things change and budgets change and lives change, and that's how it should be. But that's what I'm going to do for now. But then, you know, as I said, July, August, things could change. I'm hoping they're going to be positive changes, by the way. So it could be, yeah, it could be something to watch. That's all I've got to say on that. We'll see how we go. Have yourself an amazing day, and I will see you really, really soon. Bye.